Hello guys, welcome again. Grammar, page 32. Don't or have to or don't have to, ought to, should, shouldn't, and must. Okay. You know these article brand names? We have read and we have listened to it in the first video. Let's talk about rules first. We use must or to have to say this is important or necessary. We use don't have to say this isn't important or necessary. You don't have to do this. We use ought to or should to tell someone that something is a good idea. We use shouldn't to tell someone that something isn't a good idea. Ought to isn't as frequent as should. It is used mostly in writing and the negative form of where. Okay? First of all, you give the product a name. You should or must, okay? You must. This is a suggestion, strong suggestion, but you can use should as well. Why not? First of all, you must, according to the article, we will answer these questions. First of all, you must give the product a name. Companies have to get it right first time. Companies have to get it right first time. A brand name ought to be unique. It should be to here. Should be or ought to be unique, memorable, and easy to understand. But you don't have to use a family name. You don't have to. This is not necessary. And what do you have to be careful about? What is important? Well, you shouldn't choose a name. We don't use ought to frequently, in a negative sentence. We prefer to use shouldn't. Well, you shouldn't choose a name that might not work in certain countries or cultures. Yes, be careful. Like Noah, it doesn't go. Complete a conversation. Use the correct form of have to. Just you will use have to. Form of have to. Don't have to. Have to. Let's see. Mandy. Mom, there is a new mobile phone out. It's brilliant. I have to get one. No way. Your mobile phone is fine. You don't have to buy another one. It is not necessary. But you know what it's like at school. Everyone has to have the latest product. Has to. It is the same with have to. Everyone. This is singular subject. Singular form of the subject. Everyone has to have the latest product. Yes, and it is terrible. Why do you all have to wear the same clothes, for example? Because it's what teenagers do. You were young once, don't you remember? I see. And I have to go to work to pay for all these things, right? Oh, Mom, you don't have to be difficult. There's a conversation between a mom and daughter. Complete the conversation. Use a modal verb. Modal verb could, would, can, should, ought to, have to, has to. These are modal verbs. The names of them is modal verbs. The new cafe is great. The new cafe is great. You should go there. Suggestion. I have heard it's a bit expensive. Yes, that's true. You shouldn't go there every day, but you have to try the cakes. They are delicious. Okay, what's the place called anyway? Can you believe it's called the coffee shop? What's a boring name? You don't have to be a genius to think of that. They should have a foreign name like Le Café. Well, okay, but it should be easy to pronounce. There's a shop in town called Arigi Bianchi and no one knows how to say it. But the owner is Italian. It's his name. I guess I should know that. Anyway, I have to go home and do my homework for tomorrow. This is important, necessary. I have to go home and do my homework for tomorrow. You shouldn't or you don't have to worry about that. It's easy. Really? Okay, so let's go to the cinema. There's a new film that we have to see. Yes, we filled these blanks with modal verbs. Should, shouldn't, have to, don't have to. Making and selling vocabulary. This is vocabulary activity. We will fill these blanks with these words: advertisement, brand, chain, consumer's image, logo, manufacturer, products. They make cleaning like washing powder. They make cleaning. Oh, it is mixed. So let's do like this. Let's zoom it. Products. They make cleaning products like washing powder. The prices have gone up a lot. So now consumers have to pay more. I always buy the same brand of shoes. They are so comfortable. It is a chain that has shops in every town. That shop has a really funny advertisement on TV. The Nike logo is a large tick. When the company's director went to prison, it damaged the company's image. If it doesn't work, send it back to the manufacturer. These are the answers. Check your answers. Products, consumers, brand, chain, advertisement, logo, image, manufacturer. If you don't know the meaning of them, you can look it up, your dictionary. Think of it. Can you name 3 places where you find advertisements? A manufacturer of mobile phones, a chain of shops, and a chain of restaurants. One thing you always buy the same brand of. Think of them. Turn the page. 33. Listening. Let's listen.
Excuse me, Mrs. Jenkins.
Yes, Paul. What is it?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Well, we've just had our second lesson with you, right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I was wondering, you already know the name of everyone in the class.
Yes, I think so.
But there are 26 of us. How come you can remember all our names already?
Oh, well, it isn't really that difficult, you know. And I think it's important. I should learn your names as fast as possible, I think. I'm the teacher, and we're going to work together a lot, aren't we?
Yes, but I'm terrible at remembering names. When I meet someone, I forget their name almost immediately. I can't remember names at all.
Ah, well, there you are, you see. If you think you can't do something, then you're right.
Sorry?
Oh, it's just an old saying. If you think you can do something, or if you think you can't do something, you're right.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, learning names isn't so hard, but you have to want to do it, and you have to concentrate. The first time I teach a class, I think a lot about names and remembering them. I concentrate on that. And there are little things you can do.
Like what?
Well, okay. If I tell you my name, I say, I'm Maria Jenkins, then you should do something like, you say, hello, Maria, or, okay, yes, Maria Jenkins. If you say the name of the person straight away, then it helps you remember.
Yeah, I see.
And you can do things like, you can make an association. I do that a lot. I think, do I know other people with that name? Or does the name rhyme with something?
Rhyme?
Yes, well, you're an example, actually. I mean, you're quite tall, right?
Uh-huh.
So yesterday, when you said your name, I thought, tall Paul. It helps. I mean, you can't always do it, but sometimes you can.
Oh, right.
In the end, it's practice. I do it a lot, so I get better at remembering names. I don't like it if someone forgets my name, so I really should remember theirs.
But you don't always remember, do you?
No, of course not. Sometimes there's someone whose name I just can't remember. And then I say to myself, I really must remember her name next time.
Yes, that's right. Well...
Look, I'd better go now. I've got another class in 5 minutes. And you'd better not be late for your next class either.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry.
No problem, Peter.
No, miss, sorry, but my name's...
I'm joking, Paul. Bye. See you in class tomorrow.
Okay, what is the conversation about? It's about how to remember names, right? Because the guy is bad at remembering names. They're talking about it. Okay, let's do this true false activity. We have limited time. We will not listen to it again. Mrs. Jenkins has taught Powell's class 3 times. Mrs. Jenkins has taught Powell's class 3 times. True or false? If you want, you can go back and listen to it again. And you can do this activity. False. Powell isn't good at remembering people's name. True. Mrs. Jenkins says you have to concentrate if you want to remember names. True, yes. Mrs. Jenkins thinks it's useful to say the person's name as soon as you hear it. True, yes. She remembered Paul's name because she knows another person called Paul. False, no. She always remembers people's names. Almost. She said almost. Not all of them. Okay. Had better or had better not. Had better means you need to do this thing, otherwise something happened. You have to do that. It is very strong advice. The strongest advice. Had better. We use had better to warn someone that bad things will happen if they do or don't do something. Which one? Don't do something. Let's circle the correct option. If they don't do something, bad things will happen. We use had better not to warn someone that bad things will happen if they do something. Okay? I blah blah go now. You blah blah be late for your next class. I'd better go now. You had better not be late for your next class. You had better not be late for your next class. Okay. Let's use had better or had better not. The bus goes in 2 minutes. You had better run. I lent you my pen, but you had better not. Bracket. It's going to rain. We had better go inside because it's raining. We can get wet. You have to get up very early tomorrow, so you had better go to bed. It's 1 a.m. You eat any more sweets. You had better not eat any more sweets. You will be sick. Yes. Functions, giving advice. Okay. Let's listen to the audio, the conversations. Let's put in order.
Conversation 1.
What's the matter, Joe?
I've got to phone someone and I've no idea how to pronounce her name.
Why? What's her name?
It's something like Sharita Was Ikanor.
Well, you'd better get some help, quickly.
Conversation 2.
My sister's really angry with me.
Why?
Well, I wrote the wrong name in my birthday card to her son. I called him Jason, not Jacob.
You'd better not do that again.
I know, she's really cross.
Okay, let's put them in order. Conversation 1. What's the matter, Joe? I've got to phone someone and I have no idea how to pronounce her name. Why? What's her name? It's something like Sharita Vasikonor. Well, you'd better get some help quickly. Conversation 2. My sister's really angry with me. Why? Well, I wrote the wrong name in my birthday card to her son. I called him Jason, not Jacob. You'd better not do that again. I know, she's really cross. Okay. Imagine you forgot your best friend's birthday. Write a conversation using had better not. Okay, had better and had better not. Use them and write a conversation. Complete the questionnaire. 1 means I strongly agree. 5 means I strongly disagree. It's up to you. The answers are up to you. I will do it up to me. I find it easy to remember people's name. Oh. No, actually. Let's write 2 here. Not so easy, but it's not so hard. I only remember the names of people I like. No, if you are a teacher, you strongly remember the names of the students that are very like talkative or behave in a bad ways. Really, if you are a teacher, you will understand me. Strongly disagree. I hate it when people forget my name. Actually, people don't forget my name, just mispronounce my name. That's why 4. Your name is an important part of who you are. Yes, I strongly agree. I feel sorry for people who have unusual names like me, UFKU. Nobody understand. Everybody pronounce my name wrongly. It's really sorry. I strongly agree. Okay, this is the end of our lesson. See you. Bye.